Hey, what's up guys, it's Nick too. Real quick video for you guys. I just wanted to go over a way that you guys can guaranteed get the Wrathful Malignant hearts. I'll also talk about some of the ways that you can efficiently farm other hearts. This is kind of like a bug if you want to call it like that, so it may end up getting patched. So towards the end of the video, I'll go over a more conventional way of actually farming out the Malignant hearts. But the Wrathful ones are particularly difficult to get. The other ones drop pretty frequently, but the Wrathful ones are not only the strongest ones, you can only end up using one of them, but they are also the most powerful, and a lot of them are build enabling. For example, I'm on my level 21 Necromancer. I pretty much have an inventory full of these because I think we spent like 30-40 minutes farming these. You get a crazy amount of them. But on Necromancer, for example, getting the essence damage or essence drain gives you like 95% increased damage is unbelievably powerful. Or if you're playing pretty much any class, you want to use the Barber Wrathful Heart, which just gives you a crazy amount of damage. I use this on my Rogue in particularly. And also you can see that I'm actually getting level 5 Wrathful Hearts as well. A lot of these are level 4, and some of them are actually level 5. Which means that the effects on them is actually going to scale up as well. Keep in mind that some of the Wrathful Hearts are actually gated behind which world tier you are in order to actually loot them. I'll leave a link to all of the potential Wrathful Hearts in the description if you guys are interested in checking that out. But yeah, these are incredibly powerful, and you can get them guaranteed by simply just doing basically the Echo of Varshan boss at the end of the seasonal campaign over and over again. Unfortunately, if you've already completed the campaign, you're not able to do this again, but all I did is I just had a friend do it, or I was able to, you can literally just make a new character and just farm it on that character if you wanted. But if there's a class-specific one and you already completed it, you're a little bit SOL. So if you were somebody that's already completed it on accident, or you're just looking for other people to do this with to farm more efficiently, leave your BattleNet in the comments down below, or you can even join my Discord, just discord.gg/Nick2. There's a huge LFG community going on in there, and I'm sure there's like LFG people doing it in like the Diablo 4 Discord as well. It's an extremely simple thing to do, and I'll just go over it with you guys very briefly. So basically at the very end of the season, you have the seasonal quest. I already completed it personally, so I can't show it from my perspective, but this is from my friend's perspective, which we're going to join, and I'll show you guys me doing a full run of it. But basically you get to the very end of the seasonal campaign until you get the seasonal quest, the Cold Hard Truth, where you enter the church, whatever, and then we're going to kill Varshan. This is where the location of that is in Kyovashad, and then we're going to go over here. I'm going to swap over to my Rogue just to show you guys the actual gameplay of it, because my level 21 Necromancer can't actually kill anything, so I'll swap over. But all of these hearts I got in about like 30 minutes of just doing this. Also got a nice little mother's embrace, but yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to join up on my friend, and I'll just teleport to where he is, and I'll just show you guys a full run of it. Again, it's over here. I can't see it right now because I actually already completed it. Again, if you already completed it, just join the Discord to try to find other people to help you. Or if you're trying to farm out like a barber works for all classes, so it doesn't matter if you could just make a new character and then just farm him out. When it comes to if you want to do it on like, okay, so yeah, so I can't teleport here. I have to teleport to my friend that's actually in here. I just want to see if that would work. When it comes to if you want to do this on like tier 2, tier 3, or tier 4, if you're on tier 4, you have the chance of actually getting the level 5 versions of the gem, which is simply just the best version of the gem, right? So that'll just have the higher roll ranges. You can very easily do this on tier 2 or tier 3 though. It also is going to drop an Invoker of Varshan, which you can use for a couple other things to just spawn him over and over again. But that is not going to work for World Tier 4. The Invokers that you get are stuck to World Tier 2, so they aren't really all that helpful. You can salvage them for some material or something. Really not a big deal, but I'm just going to show you guys basically the run through. You could also use this method to just get normal hearts as well. There's actually quite a lot of normal hearts that drop in here too. As you can see, we're going to fight this Malignant guy here, and boom, he dropped a heart. I'm not even going to bother fighting him, but if you wanted to farm out like normal hearts to get your sacrilegiouses or any other thing that you're looking for your character, you could use this method to do that as well, obviously. See, there's another guy right here, boom. I think you get like 3 or 4 of them in this very, very dense area, so it's extremely efficient. Usually there's another one over here. I'll just check if there is. Yeah, there's another one right there. And it's also super, super easy. Everything just gets absolutely annihilated. As you can see, there's a heart there. There's a heart there. My friend actually killed this one. So yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we are just going to kill Varshan, and then we're just going to leave, and then we're just going to reset the dungeon. It's very, very simple. Unfortunately, yeah, if you did the quest already, you can't do it again. And I basically have to use my friend to do this because I completed the entire thing thinking that, oh, it would actually be a good idea. But no, if I want to farm out these Wrathful Hearts, this is the best way to do it. Obviously, this is a little bit of a bug. You could call it an exploit, whatever. If they patch it, you'll just have to farm the old-fashioned way, which I will go over with you guys. But obviously, this is extremely, extremely efficient, and If you want to get a Wrathful Heart like the Barber or something, and you don't want to worry about having to farm out 5,000 of them, this is a fantastic way to just literally spend less than an hour of your time, and you just get all the hearts that you want, right? You could also salvage a bunch of them for material, and, you know, save up that material in case they do patch this if you wanted to do that, I guess, but probably not much of a reason to do that. At this point, I'm kind of just talking about nonsense. Basically, you just go in here, talk to this guy, kill a few waves of mobs. The boss is going to pop up. We'll kill the boss, and then he'll drop the heart. Pretty simple. I guess I'll probably just speed it up until I kill the boss, because this takes forever. So we killed him, he's just going to drop a cage heart, and as you can see, we got a invoker, we got an amulet, which he seems to drop amulets a crazy amount as well if you wanted to try to get a good amulet. That's actually a pretty decent speed farming amulet. I also got a Wrathful Heart here. I got a pretty bad one, but it is still level 4, and it is still a Barber one, as you can see, and he also dropped an Invoker of Varshan, but it is locked to the World Tier 2 version, so it's pretty useless. At this point, if you were the leader of this, you would just open your map, and you would just simply reset dungeon. This can bug out pretty frequently, so otherwise you could just simply leave the game and just go to the main menu. My friend has left, so since I want to do this with my friend, I basically would just join him, and then I would just do this over and over again. So real quickly, I'll just demonstrate that it works, and you can just do this over and over again, but I'm just going to literally speed through the gameplay. So yeah, that was another run. The main thing is that you just want to make sure that you don't actually complete the quest. If you complete the quest, well, you completed the quest and you can no longer reset this. But if you don't complete the quest, you can just do this over and over again. And that run was literally like less than 2 minutes. And look, I got another amulet. Not a very good one. You can just do this over and over and over again. Oh, yes! I got a pretty good... Well, it's an okay Vile Apothecary. I've been wanting to test this a little bit. That's literally the third one that I've ever gotten. I wasn't farming this on my rogue earlier, but yeah, you can just do this forever, probably easily get like up to 30 to 40 of these per hour. Again, just do this, don't mess up the quest, it's pretty simple. If you want to do this the conventional way, you don't want to worry about like using an exploit, or even if this gets patched, which I'll let you guys know in the comments down below if this does end up getting patched. Basically, you just want to go to a Ravening Tunnel, or a Malignant Tunnel rather. You just go to the Ravening Pit, and you just kill enemies over and over again. I'll just briefly show it to you guys. Typically, our goal is actually going to be farming out the Wrathful Hearts, right? Because the normal hearts drop like crazy. You could literally do, you know, Malignant Tunnels for like 10 minutes and get all the normal hearts that you want, but the Wrathful ones are pretty rare. So basically what you want to do is you just go into the Ravening Tunnels, or the Ravening Pit, whatever. I think this is the best one in the Dry Steppes over here. And you just kill all the guys that you see, and if you see that they're not going to drop a Wrathful Heart, then GG, you just walk past them, and then you just, you know, reset the dungeon over and over again. So I'll kill this guy and see what heart he drops. Apparently you can see which one they're going to drop preemptively, but as you can see, it is a red heart, so that is not a black one, so I'm just going to walk away. Again, the Wrathful ones are literally the only thing that you care about, unless you're trying to get, you know, obviously a different one, in which case, yeah, obviously kill the guy. But look, I killed another one. Okay, that's a red one, so I don't care. And you basically would just rinse and repeat this. The drop rate for the Wrathfuls is not particularly good. You could spend time picking them up and then like salvaging stuff and then trying to craft the invokers, but the likelihood of that, it's not very good for you to actually... Okay, there's a purple one. It's not very good likelihood from salvaging those and then crafting a Wrathful invoker. I think some people, that is their method. I'm not 100% sure, but as you can see, I was able to kill 4 guys in like, you know, literally less than a minute. So it's 4 opportunities to potentially get a Wrathful. At this point, I would just reset the dungeon. People are having reset dungeon bugs. I don't really know. I guess I'll try it. You must leave the dungeon before trying to reset. Okay, so you have to leave the dungeon first. So you just do this over and over again. You will get some materials, and also if you want to, you can manually pick up every single heart, but it's just going to make each run take like twice as long, even 3 times as long, if you're trying to pick up every single heart just so you can salvage it just for a tiny chance. But at this point, I would reset the dungeon. Okay, so it's bugged. So if I try to reset the dungeon, it is bugged. So at this point, I would just leave the game, and then I would just come back. It's a little bit slower if you're solo. If you're in a group, you could very easily do this. The person that just isn't the party leader just leaves the party, and then you guys just join on each other cyclically, and then you're able to just do the dungeon infinitely without having to do all this like load screen shenanigans like you do when you're solo. Unfortunately, there isn't like a crazy, you know, oh my god method for this. You pretty much just go into the pit, kill the guys. If they don't have a Wrathful, GG, do it again. I was doing this, it's pretty miserable, honestly. I think I got like maybe 2 Wrathfuls in like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 15 minutes or something, but it feels pretty bad when you're not able to get the one that you're looking for. Again, I'll just show you guys a quick run through of it real quick. But if you happen to get Wrathful Invokers that drop on the ground, or you happen to craft them, those are pretty good. So again, I got a pink right there. And you can pick up all these Invokers if you want, and you can salvage them, and then you can try to like gamble craft the Wrathful ones. And if you gamble craft a Wrathful one, oh my god, okay, awesome, I got a Wrathful one. Pretty good. Usually you don't, so that's nice. Let's see what I get. Come on, give it to me, baby. Okay, I got the cyclical one, decent. I don't even know what I'm looking for at this point because I can pretty much just farm them as much as I want. But I still have 2 more opportunities within this same dungeon to get more of them. So, yeah, that is pretty much it if you wanted to do this, but the other method is obviously infinitely better. Kill that guy. What did I get? A purple one. Yeah, at the end of the dungeon, there is the invokers like on the ground, and you have the opportunity to manually spawn a Wrathful one guaranteed if you happen to actually have a Wrathful invoker, but again, those are pretty hard to come by. If they weren't hard to come by, you could just farm them infinitely like we are already with the questing anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Sorry for this second portion being crappy, but hey, is what it is. If you wanted to know how to just very easily do this legitimately, that is how you do it. You just, come in here and kill stuff. Pretty simple. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. It's very, very simple overall. Hopefully they don't patch getting the guaranteed Wrathful ones, because it's pretty nice not really having to worry about it that much, especially on like Necromancer, having to constantly reslot the same Wrathful one that you want, or like on my Rogue, having to worry about, oh, do I want to use this Barber yet, because I don't really want to use like a good one on my new amulet, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hopefully it helped. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.